back to Kia's King. Today we are getting into our latest review of The Real Housewives of Potomac. We are at Season 9, Episode 14, hoping it'll be episode finale soon. We open with a group breakfast. These ladies are really kind of flatlining this season. It was good for a minute. The intro kind of came in hot, but they've kind of lost their pizzazz. They're opening with this breakfast. Stacey is talking about being away from her family for the first time. It's 4th of July. It's the first holiday they haven't been together, especially since they're like getting divorced and all that shit and all that jazz. So she's crying. Her daughter sent her a sad video saying she missed her. Somebody else was saying that's the first holiday they've been away, but they're talking about all of that. And, okay, cool. Mia goes on to apologize to Giselle for throwing her daughters and talking about her daughters, and it's still all too fucking nice for me. I'm gonna say it right now. It's way too nice. Giselle has been one of the most bitter, evil people, and it just, I guess at this point is a coincidence that it's been against the darker people on this show historically, but like, it's still way too nice for me. And it's a shame to see, because why isn't Mia getting the pressure that has been applied in the past? And I know a lot of people feel the same way, but like, it's really ridiculous at this point. And I know Giselle's doing a lot of shit talking now, like in the public and in the press, but like, where was the energy up front? We know you have it in you, so where is it? But they move on from that, because once again, like I said, it's too nice and we're moving on too quickly each time. But they move on to, I think it was Wendy bringing up the fact that Deborah, aka Sesame Street, is countersuing Kay for $7 million. Which I hope that goes nowhere. It doesn't even like illegitimize like Kay's lawsuit, the countersuit. Like, she literally was physically attacked and jumped by multiple people and went to the hospital and has a scar, so like, good luck, Sesame. Good luck. And somehow in all of this, if like kind of gaslighting Kay wasn't enough about her situation, they're making this about Ashley. Somehow in like the impact that like this had on Ashley, and Ashley's like the reason this happened. Like, it's like this whole thing that we're trying to skew this like for a pity party for Ashley somehow. That's going to like morph into an apology for Kay. Like, they do too much, and this is when they start to lose people, and I'm one of those people. We the people are starting to exit the building already. They've gone as far to hypothesize that Ashley is the reason that Kay's engagement was ruined, because Kay's man took her to Paris after she got attacked in the club to make her feel better and get her mind off of it, and they were anticipating that he was going to propose to her. So Ashley's now, this is all her fault, and she has ruined Kay's future in her life. Like, girl. The only thing Ashley is bringing to this season for me is her little new boo. The Jack Harlow man. Josh maybe? Maybe it's Josh. They call him Jack Harlow for obvious reasons. He fucking looks vanilla baby, I'll say it that way. But they're cute together, and he's age appropriate. He's like a little younger than her, I think. We like this man. So I like their vibe. They're cute. Giselle and Stacey crack me up. They're a little opposite energy duo. But it's just so interesting to me to watch Giselle just be like, she's really cold. Like, she is one of those people that like can't do hugs and like is so like, don't touch me. Which I get, but like somebody who's like that allergic to hugs makes me just feel like, okay, yeah. Emotionally, we need we need to like just figure that out. Like, watching her just be like that is so funny. But Stacey's insistent on giving her hugs and trying to be her friend. But they're going to their next excursion, and Ashley literally tries to pull a Candace. Candace is notorious for entering a room singing. She used to sing hello when she walked into a room, and Ashley tried to do that shit, and it's like, girl, you can't sing and you're not Candace. Wait until she comes back from maternity leave. She's got that part. Like, I was like, you are not low, girl. Coffee and love. So the excursion that they land on is a yacht, and I'm happy that Potomac is doing rich shit. Like, I think we're still in Panama, yes, and Wendy, shout out to Wendy for making rich, luxurious shit happening. Even if all of them are broke, they're looking rich this season, and I appreciate that finally. Drama still is kind of flat, but they look rich, and that's good. So they're getting on the boat. Karen seems subdued. It turns out she gets seasick, and she's not trying to drink. She's not trying to turn up. She's trying to survive. And so she's trying to survive on the boat, and it's just so funny. They're like, Karen, you okay? What's wrong with you? And she's like, yeah, I'm good. I'm good. The old lady crew, they have an old lady crew sitting inside. So that was cracking me up. Karen, I really high-key want Karen to come back to the show, but I don't think she can handle being that accountable. And so Giselle takes it upon herself to try to clear Ashley's conscience with Kay, and she brings up the whole situation and if Ashley ruined her engagement, and Kay's like, no, I don't think you ruined my engagement, which Ashley's like, oh my god, thank you. Like, she can like sleep so much better at night. Girl, you did not give a fuck. You did not give a fuck. You did not give a fuck. You literally stopped being that girl's friend because like the popular opinion told you to do so. But Ashley's so relieved, and Kay goes on to explain she has like a 3-year timeline essentially by her age with men, like if they're going to be living together, getting married type thing. So long story short, I feel like that is the wedge into something ain't right. Like, not that something's not right, but she's just like low-key like, okay, yeah, 3 years, if something doesn't happen, then moving on. Seed planted is what I'll say. Seed planted. And oddly, I found this to be so weird, but Wendy starts to be like, oh, well, I know if Greg was going to propose or not. I have the tea. I talked to Kay's mom. I don't know what circumstance that happened under, but it was just weird, and Kay was like, I don't want to know, which made it even weirder because Wendy just looks like, I don't know, it just looked weird and messy, but Wendy says she's never going to tell. Then why bring it up? I don't fucking know. Like, okay. Of course, these women are freaks, so we move on to some sex talk next, and it's being revealed that, well, we circle back, let's say, to the whole Ink, Mia, and Jacqueline situation, and trying to remember if they've had sex, if they had relations with each other, which they all seem very mixed up on still, but somehow we navigate to the fact that something might have happened there, but this is the reason why Jacqueline has her baby daddy, because apparently he likes to see her with women or in threesome situations, so Mia has kissed the baby daddy, or Mia got it started when they first had sex, like warmed up the situation and let them to like do their thing, because Mia's a voyeur. She likes to watch, and she says she likes to watch. I don't think she likes to be watched, but maybe she does a little both, but definitely she's a watcher. Which, okay, that's not the craziest thing in the world. I could get that. But she apparently, like, got Jacqueline her sperm, like, ready to go. I was like, okay. These people are very, we've been saying it in the words of Nene, they're declassing the show. It's very The Real Housewives of Love and Hip Hop sometimes. But Mia and Jacqueline are just out here living their best lesbian, swappy lives. But I need them to wrap it up. I need them to wrap it up. But we visit them again, and Stacey just cannot handle the sex talk. She's like, what is wrong with these women? But mind you, she's not fucking, so she probably can't handle it because like she can't relate. She's dating a nice Christian gay man, so she can't really get into it. But I just love how shocked and jarred Stacey always is just by these women existing. It's fucking funny. The newscaster cannot hang. She's trying though. She's trying to hang in there. So we transition off the yacht, back to the house. People are getting ready for dinner. And Ashley and Jacqueline are making me so sad that I have access to the show at all. That I can stream, pirate, I'm mad that I can even watch this show at this point because Ashley goes to Jacqueline's room to, like, court her. Talking about, like, oh, I just want, like, we should just, like, kiss to see what that's like. Like, I'm surprised you haven't, like, made a move on me yet. Like, Ashley, please, Jacqueline, please, both of you right the fuck off. Fuck off. Like, why are we, no. They kiss, and then it's like, don't tell Mia, don't tell Mia. Like, oh my god. Oh my god. What is happening to Potomac? It used to be so good. But thank God they finally move on from the weird lesbian revelations in the bathroom. And Wendy just makes sure to mention that she is the mood board for these women because they are kind of copying her swag a little bit. And they have receipts. It was true. So shout out to you, Wendy. She's a Pied Piper for lesbians, apparently. Okay. So everyone arrives to dinner. I believe it's the last night in Panama. And of course Ashley wants to open things. I'm pretty sure this is how we open. At least this was the first noteworthy thing, according to my law. She confesses that she kissed Jacqueline. And Mia is upset, talking about hoes ain't loyal, Jacqueline's easy, all this shit. Now she's talking shit about the girl and now she's a hoe. Like, what is going on? And so Mia's bragging about how she like ate Jacqueline's box or kissed her other lips, and now we're having now it's just a whole thing. And ciao. Then apparently everybody wants to see them kiss again, so they kiss. Everybody's watching, having a kiss cam moment. Like, just everybody needs to come out. Come out. And Ashley introduces her drag name, which is Ashton Ton of Pussy or something like that. She is really serious about this drag king performance, which we got previews of in the next episode. But this is what dinner just consists of. This was the content we were given. So after the cunnilingus dinner, we are at the next day. It's the last breakfast in Panama. And Giselle is detailing that Jamal, her ex-husband, Pastor Holy Whore himself, is getting married to a new woman. The daughters knew her as a friend until they were getting married, which is always going to be funny. So funny and wild to me. But Giselle's like talking about how she's met her and all this stuff and that she's not in her league. Are you worried about your beauty fading at all? Like, Giselle, why are you so mad? And that's what I'm talking about. She don't like hugs. She's bitter. She's a nasty woman going easy on me. I know. I wonder why. But everybody's like, oh, not in the league. We get a quick moment with Jacqueline and PP, as she calls her baby daddy. She calls him to tell that she kissed Ashley or some shit. I think it was Ashley. Might have been Mia, that she's pretty much a lesbian. And he's like pissed off and like all upset and is like, did it like giving her grief. Sir, apparently you're a hoe dirtbag just like the two women that jump-started your pregnancy journey with Jacqueline. So what are you mad about? But this one, niggas ain't shit. They're really not. They're really fucking not. Ask PP. And we finish off this episode with Mia asking Jacqueline... Ooh, see? Not Jacqueline. With Mia asking Wendy about her children and why she's not going to wherever they are. Mia's talking about she's going on vacation to see somebody or go to some fucking shit. And they're like, so after you thought your kids were kidnapped, you're just not going to go see them? You're like not going to go home with your kids? You're not going to go pick them up? And she's like, well, now I know they're good, and so I don't need to go get them. Like, they're safe, they're fun, they don't want to leave. So, like, no. And everybody's like, bitch, what is wrong with you? And the collective, I'm sure the world cannot agree more, because something's not right with Mia. We all know that. Mia be lying, but, like, something's really not right with her. But nothing is really changing. Potomac needs a reboot, a rebrand. They need to pull, like, Miami and OC. These franchises have, like, refreshed themselves beautifully. It's that time for Potomac. I say bring Candace back. I say bring Monique back. Sharice and Robin, I don't know if I'm that desperate yet. But I think we need some new blood. I think you can get rid of Kay. Karen. Damn. But yeah. That was Potomac in a nutshell. They need to start bringing it, and I hope the season is truly coming to an end soon. That was it. Do not forget to comment, like, and subscribe. I will be back for a couple more reviews in a second, and I'll catch you soon.